Hello and welcome to another video of our MES tool release highlights, now for fall 2021 releases. My name is Jan and I'm from MES. Today we are looking into the latest release of the MES Model Examiner, MXAM, which is version 7.2. And I have Kai here with me from the MXAM team. Hello, Kai.
Hello.
So we have quite some new features for our latest release, which are listed here. And the first one is an update to the automated port selection for the, which is probably relevant for the installation and usage of MXAM. Maybe you can tell us a bit more.
Yes, so about the automatic port selection, and I will show this directly in the tool. So as you know, in the former versions of MXAM, so you had to set the web service port for MXAM and the MATLAB connection. And especially, or this was a problem, especially when you have a centralized IT environment and want to install the model examiner there, then it can be, or it was maybe very tricky to do so. And now with this automatic port selection, where automatically a free port is selected, this rollout of the model examiner in a centralized IT environment is now quite easier and quite faster. And also this automatic port selection benefits also the use case if you have multiple MXAM versions for multiple MATLAB releases and you want to start multiple instances of it, then there is no intercrossing between ports. And you can see also the port is displayed here in the UI. So you see here the web service that is currently running on this port. And this again is showed here below in this window.
So it's especially a new feature for installation and users who use several versions of MXAM, maybe with different MATLAB versions on the same machine. So the next update is regarding to user feedback and error handling. Maybe you can also give us some example what has improved.
Yeah, so especially if you have errors or not quite a good configuration regarding your preferences, so you get now a better and more comprehensive feedback on some erroneous preferences, and as well regarding the mentioned runtime issues here. So there's a lot of improvement regarding import of big and old reports.
Great. And last but not least, but very important because it's all about the content with MXAM as well, we have new checks. So there are new checks to the MAP5 document, and also there's the update to the dSPACE TargetLink document. So Kai, maybe you can give us a bit more detail about these points.
Okay, so then we go again directly into the tool. And you now see here the 4 new checks. So there's a check for the guideline of HD001. And this is not quite really a new check. So because the guideline says, okay, so it is prohibited to use sync blocks. And this guideline is now updated that a check is used that checks if you have forbidden Simulink blocks there. And yeah, this check is parameterized with searching for sync blocks. So another 2 checks that are a little bit related are first of all the 𝗃𝗲𝗄𝗃10, the operation order for multiply blocks that says, okay, so in case you have a product block, that the multiply operator should be marked as the first input. And yeah, this is mostly because to prevent resolution loss. And also to prevent loss on resolution is the new check to the guideline 𝗃𝗲𝗄𝗃42, and this said that in case you have block parameters regarding the integer rounding method, should be set to simplest, and in case of the model configuration parameter, that a designed integer division should round to 0. And last but not least, a check to the guideline of 𝗃𝗲𝗄𝗃91 is regarding consistent data sets of your model. So it says duplicate data name definition, and this checks is looking for duplicated variable names in base workspace, model workspace, and the respective data dictionaries.
Mm-hmm. And the updated TargetLink document, can you also quickly show us?
Yes, so since the latest releases of dSPACE TargetLink 5.1, a new document is available. This is here dSPACE _ TL_51, and this is now part of the model examiner, and you can find it under guideline documents, and as well as most of these guidelines are also automatically checkable.
Great. Well, thank you very much for this insight here. And that were the highlights for the fall release of the MES Model Examiner. You're welcome to download the latest version via the Tool Update newsletter or via request from our website. And if you don't know the MES Model Examiner yet, well, you may have missed something, but don't worry, you can have an evaluation license. Please also just contact us if you have any other further questions. So that's all from here, from me, from Berlin. Goodbye.
Goodbye.